This is Oscar Bevis for the Stomping Ground, powered by Wow Hydrate and available on the DAZN. The body snatcher, Dillian Whyte, joins me. What a pleasure to be able to sit down and chew the fat. I really appreciate your time. How's life?
Life is good, you know. Life has been dark and up and down for me the last 2 years and been stressful and disheartening. But, you know, like, I'm used to fighting and coming back from things in life. So this is another little mental victory for me, you know what I mean? You know, I've been through it and I'm fighting my way back, and that's what I've been wanting, is a fighting chance in life. And, you know, thank God for DAZN for giving me the fighting chance again.
Yeah, shout out to DAZN. Just days away now from fight number 34 of your career.
Wow.
When you look back at the early stages and fight weeks that have gone on and on, does the feeling ever change when your day's out?
Sometimes it changes, because sometimes bigger events and then you have to do more media and more things than weigh-ins and public workouts and this and go here. Sometimes there's more. Like my last fight, there wasn't much to do. I just turned up and had it. I turned up weigh-in and then had it the next day. This one, there's a bit more media, and then I'm sure, obviously, God willing, if things go good, the next one there may be even more media commitments. So yeah, it's just sometimes more you get a little bit tired or longer days. So yeah, that's all that changed really.
What do you prefer? I feel like you love doing this, the media, the cameras, having fun. You've always, I feel like you've been serious but never taken the media side of things too serious and made it light-hearted. I
like to be alone and be in my own company and relax and just be low-key, but it's part of the job, you know what I mean? It's part of the job, and you learn, you grow, and you understand there's certain things that come with the territory, and you know, obviously, there's more experience where you're still learning and always getting better. So yeah, I just got better with it over the years, and just, you know.
Yeah. This fight, like you said, you had that fight in Ireland. It was from fights that you've had before.
Yeah.
Pretty low key in comparison. This fight, like you said, a little bit more media attention. But what do you want out of this fight and this week in Gibraltar?
I want to get a few rounds out of it, and I want to just test myself a little, get tested. Hopefully, you know, he's definitely coming to fight. You know, he's definitely coming to fight and stuff from what he says and whatever. So hopefully, he shows up and he give me a few good rounds. So I get to work and things and get my timing back and get used to slipping and riding and catching a few punches and countering and just trying a few things and just get that. I got the excitement. I just got to get ring time in now, and that's all I want. You know what I mean? That's all I want. And then obviously, you get a good knockout as well.
Yeah. Yeah, it wouldn't be Dillian Whyte without a highlight reel KO to finish the job.
Yeah, exactly. Right. You know, obviously, you know, it'd be good if I can get him to the body as well. I ain't stopped going to the body in a while.
Yeah.
The head KOs are good, but the body shots are
body snatcher for a reason.
Yeah, the KOs to the body are a bit more violent than the head ones.
I feel like I was actually talking to someone about this the other day. I feel like the body shot can be a bit of a dying art now, right?
Yeah,
I feel like a lot of big fights I watch is head hunting.
Yeah, because everyone wants that highlight reel knockout where someone's unconscious or they, you know. But I like when someone's grabbing the ribs and
rolling around like a baby.
Yeah. To me, that's more impressive. But it's still
Gibraltar, good memories. When I look back at that fight with Oleksandr Povetkin, the hotel was on a boat.
Yeah,
it was COVID times. You put in one of your best performances. I mean, you must look back with brilliant memories over that week in Gibraltar.
You know, it's been good, and the Gibraltar people is good to me. You know what I mean? I know members of the parliament there, the Prime Minister. I got a lot of friends there and a lot of people there, and they welcome me there. So this was a quick event, quick turnaround, and it just made sense. I'm in Portugal, and it was a good location last time, and they wanted to put the event on as part of the December celebration. So I was like, yeah, it works well for me. So yeah, let's get it on. So I like they're very welcoming there. You know what I mean? They was even trying to make it into a bigger event, but we never had enough time to do a stadium thing. So I was like, yeah, you know.
Yeah, it's a beautiful country as well.
It is, and it's hot. It's cold here. Like, I came yesterday and I was like, oh man, I haven't worn a jacket in forever. I'm usually in t-shirt or maybe a jumper.
Do you know what? The last couple of days, I can see exactly why you moved out to Portugal and Villa Moura. Walking out my front door, I'm not gonna lie, I get it, Dil.
Bro,
I get it.
I don't want to do nothing with me apart from stay in a hotel.
Beyond this, I know obviously you've got a job to do, but you know the sort of questions you're going to get asked. We want to see you in big fights. Jermaine Franklin, I guess we considered your last fight that had those eyes on it. In those 2 years since, I know you spoke about it a little bit when we started this interview. How do you sum them up in your words, those 2 years?
Terrible. It's been just darkness and downtime in my life and in my career. It's been hard, man. It's been... Listen, I've been through stuff that would put most people off. Most people say, you know what, forget boxing, I'm done with this, and go and do something else. You know, I got options. There's lots of other things I can do, but I don't like to be defeated. I like to give up, man. So, you know, I want to teach my kids and show my family that you have to fight for anything you want in life. You have to fight for it. That's a normal thing in my household. You have to fight for whatever you want, you know?
Did you have any retirement thoughts? Like even 0.1%?
I definitely thought about giving up boxing. I actually gave up. I was like, I can't be bothered with boxing. Forget it. I'd rather go and do something else. But the good thing is I spend some time with my family, do some stuff, you know, and just try a few things, try a few other sports, doing other things and just enjoying and spend some downtime and finally get to ride my dirt bikes that's been parked up for years. So, yeah.
So you're telling me there was potential that I could be speaking to a Dillian Whyte who had retired as a boxer but was like a speedway, crossway...
I'm not that good, bro.
Stuntman.
I'm not that good. You the first Black Evil Knievel. No, I'm not that good. No. But you never know. Stranger things has happened, man. Stranger things happen.
First Black Evil Knievel might just be the best video title that anyone's ever pulled from a fight.
There you go.
Looking on, I know you would have wanted to be in the big fights that we've seen. Were you annoyed, angered, jealous? Is there like one word you can put towards how you felt watching everyone else fight?
All of them. I just felt cheated, really. I felt cheated. I felt like I got robbed of my opportunity, man. And listen, I never asked for nothing. I never begged for nothing. I never been given nothing. I've always worked and earned everything I've got in boxing. I felt like I've been robbed of a chance, a fighting chance, man. That's all I ever wanted in life, and that's all I ever wanted in boxing. A chance to earn whatever is next, a fighting chance, that's it.
Yeah. In terms of the division we've had since, and again I'll go back to that Jermaine Franklin fight for the sake of this question, we've had an undisputed fight, Usyk and Fury going into their second fight. There's been a career revival of Joseph Parker, brilliant wins for Martin Bakole, Ajit Kabiel. We thought Joshua was, you know, Wembley was his home, he's been knocked out at Wembley. So much has gone on. What have you made of the division, the way it's moved from afar? I'm
just grateful that Turkey Al-Sheikh His Excellency is coming to boxing. I'm so grateful. You know, I'm not just bigging up or jumping the bandwagon. This is great because he's coming to boxing and he's made all of these fights possible. He's made fighters fight each other. You know what I mean? He's made promoters work with each other, promoters who hate each other. He made them sit at ringside next to each other and gelled and... you know, it's been amazing what he's done for boxing. I would like to thank him on behalf of me and all the other boxers what he's done. I haven't worked with him yet. Hopefully we'll work together in the future. But it's amazing what he's done. Whichever way you look at it, it's amazing what he's done for boxing. You know, we would not see Usyk v AJ, Fury v Usyk, possibly Fury v AJ, the boy v AJ. No, these fights don't happen because AJ match him. The boys with, you know what I mean? They could have happened, but it would have been hard to happen, but he's actually making it, you know, it's like whatever fight is good and the fans want, he makes it happen. It's like even probably Canelo and Crawford might end up happening, you know what I mean? You know, and these are fights.
It's a ridiculous fantasy fight.
Yeah, exactly. These are fights with fantasy, but he actually making the people fantasy come through, so yeah.
I mean, you've had some brilliant British rivalries. You look at Derek Chisora, Anthony Joshua, which I know is still an open rivalry and one that we definitely need to see, I guess, continued. But you talk about these guys working together and fighting each other. Frank Warren and Eddie Hearn are now best friends. I guess it does come down to money in some sense. Is money really a healer? Do you look at rivalries and what you've had in the past and believe that if someone does put money in front of you, right, things can be a healer and fighters can work together and make life a lot easier?
I don't think money is a healer, but it definitely motivates guys. It definitely motivates guys to get the fight, to make the fights happen. You know what I mean? Because it's a business and we all trying to get paid. We all want to be world champion and be in big fights. So we also have family as well that have to sacrifice us going away and not being around and stuff. So we have to, you know, be successful to take care of them also, you know.
Yeah. Who's the top of the hit list?
Everyone. I want everyone in the top 10. Top 15, top 10, everyone.
Have you got like a 1, 2, 3 though? A couple that sit there?
I'd love to fight Chisora and AJ. Love to.
Do you feel like there's unfinished business with Anthony Joshua? You must feel like that, right?
There is definitely unfinished business with AJ, you know what I mean? Obviously, he's a big star. He's It's still the man around at the minute. If you're honest, he's still one of the biggest names around in boxing. So it'd be good, it'd be good to get on with him.
Yeah, in terms of Derek Chisora, I know his plan was to hit fight 50. He's now got the fight scheduled in with Wallen. It would be a brilliant way if you two could. I mean, the entertainment level of the fights you had were fantastic. Just quickly on his fight with Otto Wallen, is that a fight that when you saw announced got?
I was thinking it's a silly fight to me, because Wallen's just gonna. We're not Wallen's gonna do. He's just gonna be negative and outbox Derek and run around and move around, outbox him, and get a point decision. He's not gonna try and stand and trade and have an exciting fight. Derek says no. He just been knocked out in his last fight, so he's just gonna box and move around and pick up the points.
But what we would have got if it would have been you and Derek would have
been a war. Would have been a war. Would have picked up right where we left off, round 11. Is it round 21? Yeah. Round 21.
21 round. I mean, you shared a lot, you and Del.
Yeah. And we sparred a lot as well. When Derek was British champion, I had no fights, and I was going up to spar with him then, and he was on form then.
Yeah, I love it. That fight for the third time, yes, please. There's one that I want to quiz you on, Lawrence Okolie. I know he made his heavyweight debut the other day, stopped a man that he should stop in pretty simple fashion. I saw Duke McKenzie on TalkSport say he believes that Lawrence Okolie would beat you now. I just want your response to that claim from Duke.
Do you
feel disrespected when you've spent your career at heavyweight for the fights you have?
Duke McKenzie taking a lot of blows to his head, man. So maybe. But it's good. Everyone has write me off, man. He's an ex-boxer, so maybe the pieces is not clicking in the same. Maybe the pieces. Lego. When the Lego pieces is a bit wide and the Lego don't slot in anymore. Maybe that's a little.
It's a rectangle and a cube.
Yeah. Maybe maybe big up to Duke McKenzie, innit?
Final one. A couple of weeks out from Usyk-Fury 2. How does that go in your mind?
Very hard fight, man. Very hard for me to pick a winner. It's very, very hard for me to pick a winner. I think Fury can make adjustments and fight a lot better, but it's very hard to beat Usyk, man, because he's shown a lot of new things in the last fight. Obviously Fury probably didn't turn up the best he can. He can make adjustments and be better, but it's still going to be very hard. So I can't pick a winner right now.